It's the 99th New Jersey State Golf Association Open Championship, playing on majestic Trump National Golf Club in Bedminster. Heading into the final round, Danny Harcourt from Shakamaxon Country Club is in the lead at 5 under. Chris Gutterup from Rumson Country Club is 1 shot back, along with Mike Muir from Pine Valley Golf Club. 2 shots back are Jack Simon from Lake Mohawk Golf Club and Thomas Avant of Arcola Country Club. And still in the hunt at 2 under is Frank Esposito of Forsgate Country Club and Mike Dio from Black Oak Golf Club. And at 1 under, former Open champion Tyler Hall from Upper Montclair Country Club. Harcourt increased his lead right out of the jump with a birdie at 1 and 2. While Muir opened with a birdie par and was -5. Harcourt and Muir exchanged pars until the long par 3-6, where Harcourt chips to inside 5 feet to save par, while Muir 3-putts for bogey, extending Harcourt's lead. At the par 4 7th, Harcourt gives 1 back with a bogey as Muir pars. At the turn, Danny Harcourt holds on to a 2-shot lead over Mike Muir and Chris Gutterup. But Mike Muir makes a move on the par 3 10th with a long birdie putt to cut the lead to 1. But Harcourt answers again with a birdie at 11. Gutterup also birdies 11, joining Muir at -5. Muir continues to put the pressure on with another long birdie putt at 12 to draw within 1 of Harcourt. Harcourt runs into a little trouble on 13, hitting into the greenside bunker on his way to a bogey. But Muir misses an opportunity on the same hole to take the lead. Both golfers hit it close on the short par 3 14th, but it's Harcourt who makes the putt this time to take back the lead. The tournament takes a turn at the par 5 15th. Moments after Chris Gutterup eagles 15, Harcourt runs into trouble on the same hole. Hitting his approach shot into the fescue beside the green, it takes Harcourt 4 shots to get out on his way to a triple bogey. And Chris Gutterup, the rising junior at Rutgers University, takes the lead at 7 under. Gutterup adds a birdie on 16 to take his lead to -8. Muir threatens with a birdie at 16 to go to -7, but bogeys the last 2 holes to end up at -5 and runner-up. And Chris Gutterup sinks his par putt to win the 99th New Jersey Open by 3 strokes. At the final hole, Thomas Avant pars to finish at 3 under and is the low pro in the tournament, beating out Frank Esposito, who finished at 2 under for the $15,000 top prize.
I played with Chris, who won, and that was pretty fun to watch. But 7 and 8, kind of just had a couple poor putts. 3 putted 7, and then 8 and missed a shorty for par. But really, the momentum kind of changed when I had a bad tee shot on 13. I told my caddy, let's just chop it out, make a bogey, par as a bonus. But going into 15, 16, 17, I knew there was a lot of movement. And 15, we went for it. I got caught up in the bunker, and I kind of sculled my bunker shot, and it went pretty long, almost in the behind bunker, and I was into the green, and we got that one up and down. And I think that's when it kind of clicked on me, and I was like, okay, that was a great save. And they put 16 up for me, and it was a perfect 3-wood, hit it to 8 feet, and made a nice deuce.
I never did it in high school, and it just means a lot because I have good buddies with these pros, and it's good to see a couple old guys that I haven't seen in a long time, like Brian, who was at Rumson forever and left, and all my other buddies, Jack Wall, Hanson, and all the other Wall brothers. It's just fun to beat all of them. Last summer I played really good. Never won anything though. I set the course record at the Med-Am. Had a 5-stroke lead with the Ike and lost in the last 9 holes. So I learned a lot through those moments. And at school this year I was in contention at the Big Tens in my last 3 events. So I learned a lot and just you got to hit the shots coming in, and I did that today.
Danny Harcourt, leading most of the day, ends with a par and 4 under for the tournament.
At first it looks like I had like a reasonable chance to get it up and down, so I just planned to kind of pop it out and get it onto the, just let one bounce it in the rough and hopefully it trickle down. But I just didn't, I thought it was sitting down more than it was, and so, but the ball was actually kind of sitting up and it just went underneath a few times. And my brother said, you just make sure you get it out on this one, but I still thought that's kind of where I messed up. I should have, on the second time, should have just made sure I got it out and swung very hard. But it was just, at that point, I just was so focused on making a birdie that it was kind of hard to just accept I'm gonna might hit it over the green or whatever just to get it out. But in hindsight, I should have done that, but I can't do anything about it now.
The eagle is pretty sweet. I thought I was gonna do it on 11. I hit a sweet 4-iron from like 230 to the bowl on the left, but hit 3-wood off the tee, had about 195 in, hit 8, a little like 45, 50 feet past on the left, and then dropped the bomb. I'm a New Jersey kid, and I chose to stay at school, go home, and there's a couple kids that are doing the same. They've played in this, but it means so much to me, and I know my dad and my mom, my brother caddying for me was awesome. He was just as into it as I was. Everyone back at Rumson Country Club, I'm sure they're gonna love this, and everyone at school who's texting me. I got so many texts last night, get it done, and it feels good to finally do it.